Hey, girlies! It's Scarlett
and Eden,
and we have missed you very much, and we have a lot to say, so buckle in.
Did you read Midnight Sun?
Yeah, of course I did.
Okay, so we'll talk about that.
Yeah!
Cool.
Yo, his inner monologue goes crazy.
He's sexy.
I was gonna say terrifying, but yes, sexy works.
Right. He's hot because he's so scary.
Carlisle is right there. Aside from his need to collect adult children.
At the same damn time. At the same damn
battle scars. My ass!
I can't kill myself until after the New Moon movie comes out.
There is a possibility. And
Get out. He doesn't even speak Italian.
Freezing cold dick forever and ever. Amen.
Start with the sketch. So imagine there's like a muffled sound effect. Well, you don't really have to do it.
Oh.
It will be on iMovie.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. I could have sworn I put it over. Wait. Do you see that? You're just like not gonna talk.
I can't think of anything and you're just making me laugh. I'm so sorry.
Be serious.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
What are we doing?
What is it again? Exactly? Like we're looking for something.
We're cutting this.
No, yeah, obviously.
No, remember we're looking for the lost book. It's like we're treating it like a lost book and we're blowing the dust off of it like Beyonce. You know? She blows the dust off the book, she goes You've seen that. What? No, I could have sworn I left it around here somewhere.
Are you sure?
I feel like...
What?
Wait. Scarlett.
Stop it.
I think it's... The bars. R.I.P. your ears. It's them!
Oh my god! We missed you!
Hi, I'm so sorry. We couldn't find this box forever after I moved, and I hope you didn't think we forgot about you guys. Would you like to say something? I did tell Scarlett before we started this, I was like, you guys feel like the Nintendogs on your DS that you lost for 10 years, and then you pick them up and they're like starved and dehydrated and so dirty. So I do want to apologize if that's the state that we're finding you in.
We are very sorry for the hiatus. Unfortunately, life did grab me by the balls, and that's kind of all I can offer. We both have moved cross country. We won't disclose where for internet safety.
I live in Texas.
Okay. Well,
Scarlett is not going to disclose, but that's fine. Okay.
It was easy
I
to
know
find,
you don't want me to tell them, but so she did end up moving to the fall court. And look, I know Lucian's going through a lot with Elaine, so we didn't really want to talk about that yet.
Address it. I will say we have been courting in the meantime, keeping his bed warm.
Keeping that red hot.
Keeping his singular gold eye turned away.
Wheeling and reeling.
Wheeling. Clicking, as she so describes.
Clarking.
Clarking. But yes, I have been taking a hiatus into the fall court. But yeah, lots of life has happened. Not much reading of the same novels, but that's okay. I've been reading. We just haven't been reading the same stuff.
No.
So we haven't had much to talk about. And also, I didn't read for almost a year.
Well,
Shameful, I know.
you were going through a lot. You were going through a book of your own, one could say.
God, no kidding. If only I was talented, maybe I could write it down, but it would be really sad, and I don't think anyone would want to read it.
Yeah. Sad/horror novel.
A psychological thriller.
Without the thrill and all the depression.
You know, New Moon, where it's just like the pages of just month names.
Iconic.
That
Cinematic history.
Yes, I fear I was living in the month pages. You know what? This is a good lead into our today's topic. We're back together on Eden's green couch, ready to talk about some books.
Woo! We have already filmed this once, But after looking back at the audio, it was atrocious.
Oh, yeah.
And we can't have 2 bad audio pods in a row.
No. I was also drunk.
Were you?
Yes.
I don't recall.
So, I feel like sobriety is important when discussing this topic, which is... Yeah, it's time.
It's been long enough.
Because we talked about it in our first episode.
Yeah, we teased her.
We did. Oh my god.
Made the girls wait. Is anyone listening or just like yelling into a void, you think?
Well, even if that's true, the void is our friend. And you know what? We're having a fun.
Oh, we're also going to talk about the concert we went to yesterday at some point, which was Ethel Cain, Mother Cain.
Love her.
Had
Love her
some-
down.
Had some loves, had some hates, had
The
some
hate-
tears.
True. The hates were not Ethel's fault. It is, in fact, her fan base.
Her fan base and Texas, respectfully.
Yeah. I do fear lots of unwashed individuals and a general admission.
And not enough salicylic acid being used on the bodies or the face.
No. It was really upsetting. Shirts were being taken off when they did not need to be. We tried to have hand fans, but all it did was just recycle the smelly air back in our faces.
Now, I had the bright idea to add rose water to mine, so I was kind of chilling.
Yeah, that was a game changer.
You had regular old filtered water in yours.
Yeah, I didn't do a thing.
So, shout out Ethel Cain fans. Wash your body.
Please, dear God, use deodorant with aluminum
in it, please.
I beg you. We've been doing it all this time. If we get Alzheimer's, we get Alzheimer's. At least
And
you
we'll
don't
smell good.
At least you don't fucking reek. That's all I have to say. I am begging you. And also, it rained.
Oh,
and like
God.
this is coming from a woman from the mountains of the Caucasus. Okay, we are so white, but white people smell bad when it rains. It's awful.
It was really
It was
bad.
rough.
I can't even smell very well. That is something I lost in the war. I could still smell some people. That's not okay. Bring back shame, you know?
You don't know how it is. It was terrible. But all in all, concert was great.
It was fast. I just only wish it was longer. Which
yeah.
I don't know, it's necessarily a critique. It's like a wish. Unfortunately, and this is something we're still tender to talk about, we did not get House in Nebraska.
I did cry about it.
Of course.
I did.
I'm sure we both, at some points, both of us coped in our own ways.
Yeah. Like I knew it was a possibility that I wouldn't get it. Because I will say that is my favorite song of all time, forever and ever. Amen. But
God is good.
all the time. And all the time God is good. I knew it was a possibility, but I think I had just like convinced myself that it was going to happen anyway. Just for my own sanity. And I think that made it worse.
Well, you also can't put a song on a set list if you're only singing 2 lines. What does she expect us to think?
Like, that was like the post-chorus too, dude. That was upsetting. But we got Dust Bowl,
We got Nettles,
Buck Me Eyes, Crush.
Janie, American Teenager.
So, like, we bobbed. We jammed. We slapped.
No crowd work. Maybe she could smell them.
God, maybe. That would piss me off. I would want to get off that stage if I could smell that many disgusting people. Like, that was terrible.
There's, guys, I kid you not. I was like, I'm gonna meet the love of my life in a leather jacket and curly hair and a mechanic hat tonight. I'm gonna make so many friends. There was, in that entire crowd, 2 people that we liked because we had seen them earlier. We went through the trenches in a very hot merch line together.
We did. Love them. Miss them forever. We don't even know their names. We were too hot to ask. We didn't
Ships
even think
in the
about
night.
it.
2 ships passing the night.
I'll remember them forever.
Anyway. Oh my god, R.I.P. Bella. You would have loved Ethel Cain.
Yo, no.
So would Jasper.
Kidding.
For different reasons.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well,
yes.
Well, yes.
Okay, so how should we enter? What would you like to start with?
You know what? Maybe we can lowball it, start safe with a very commonly felt belief that Charlie Swan is not the best parent in the world. He is, in fact, better than Renee, and he's hot, despite the fact that he is a police officer.
He is one of the sexiest characters.
Top to bottom.
In the
for
TCU.
sure. He is. And you know what?
Like, and I won't hear any Charlie slander, okay?
No.
He did his best. And also Renee's dramatic as hell for leaving the way she did.
And also Bella is a freak. Homegirl is a freak. Like freaky deaky. So like imagine trying to parent that. She sat catatonic in a chair for 6 months. And then what, everyone's mad at him for being not into them being back together?
Right. She's like screaming in her sleep.
No, she got night terrors because this man broke up with her.
And left her
at once alone. Charlie had to go out with a search party with his peers.
Jacob saves her from suicide twice.
Oh, but he's the bad guy. He's the bad guy, well, and we hate Charlie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jacob. I was like, well, I have my own reasons for not liking Jacob that much.
Well, yes, of course. He's also a freak, but like we can talk about that later. That's next on the docket. But like Charlie
can never make me hate him.
No, you can't.
He got her purple bed sheets.
He tried.
He took her out to the diner every weekend. He said that they could go fishing more.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he didn't know much about her at that age, which is tough.
And that's a hard age, too.
It is. He could have done a little more over the years, but with...
And what was Renee doing?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Inviting her to baseball tournaments in the sun.
Making her pay their rent and her phone bill.
Becoming emotionally dependent on her minor daughter.
No, literally. And so, could he have done more? Sure. But with an ex-wife and baby mama like Renee...
He was doing the best
he was doing the best he could. And I respect it. I respect him for it. I'm sorry.
Charlie's a good dad. He can't change my mind.
Yes, he is. It does slightly concern me how easily he was able to, like, look at Bella after the whole Breaking Dawn fiasco and be like, so you were supposedly at a treatment center somewhere. You have been deathly ill. I haven't seen you for, like, 2 months. And then all of a sudden, you look completely different.
You are insanely, inhumanly gorgeous. You're not blinking.
Like, who is this? Who is this person?
And you have a kid that looks like you!
Identical! But like, oh, we adopted her? No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You know, I love this scene in the Breaking Dawn movie where he goes to hug her. And I always at first thought that he was just sad when he was hugging her because he missed her. But I'm realizing he probably felt how cold she was.
Bro, they're like porcelain. So many things at once.
And he still accepted her.
And he's still, yeah. I feel so bad for him. I really do. All he wanted to do was take in his teenage daughter with the worst mother on the planet. I'm sorry. I hate that woman. She's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
My harebrained, erratic mother. Like, that was a nice way to put it.
The most generous phrasing Bella could have possibly used to describe that batshit woman. Clinically unfit to be a parent. Did
Charlie ever find another girl? He did. The Clearwater girl?
Wasn't it Sue?
Yeah, after her husband died. Which is kind of crazy, but like, you know what?
No, that's sweet.
Find it where you can.
Widows deserve...
dick. Sorry.
I was going to say companionship, but sure, queen. Sure. Yeah, you know what? You didn't go off. Yeah.
Sexy. Come on.
Yo, he is sexy. I want that man. After. I want that man down.
Yeah, he's my favorite. Well, and this leads me to another point. There. I raise you.
Carlisle.
That's my man. Two bad bitches at the same damn time. At the same damn time.
You know what? And I will say, at the old restaurant job I worked, Peter Facinelli, Carlisle in the flesh, was one of my regulars. We were like buddies, we were friends. He's honestly the coolest dude ever. And he's so handsome in person without that stupid cornflower yellow ass
wig.
The
dark hair suits him. I have a story about him too. It's not as consistent. It was just a one-time thing.
So sick. But isn't he dope? Like, he's a really cool dude.
He was nice. He got a shot at the same time that me and my friend were grabbing one, and he kind of like lifted and gestured to us.
Aww.
And he had no idea what that meant to me.
Oh yeah, no, game changer.
There's no way he could ever know.
I
have a lot of
him.
feelings for you.
He was so sweet. He was always so polite.
But this is not about Peter. This is about Carlisle.
That's true. And Carlisle is daddy as fuck. That man is so fine.
If I was Bella, I'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yo, here's the thing.
Can I be honest and vulnerable?
Oh, please say, because I'll agree.
Edward is lovely, but he cannot stitch up an arm.
No.
He can suck the blood out of it, but can he stitch it back up after? No.
No, he cannot.
Can he raise a family?
No.
He's making it work with the daughter. He did want to kill her at first. I don't know.
And that is something to consider. Oh, the implications of that.
Let's talk about it. abortion.
We will address that in the Mormonism
Section.
which is coming. I haven't forgotten. In fact, I never could, because it's so deeply ingrained in these books that it's actually scary. That included, I didn't even think about that until now.
They never made it into the movies, but in the book, I remember she was describing one of Bella's outfits, and she had a like floor-length khaki skirt on
with a blue button-up shirt. And that's what she wore. That's what she
to the
wore
date.
to meet the Cullens for the first time. She went to their home in that outfit. I'm
begging.
On my knees begging for anything
Alice
else.
was like, girl, let me save you, please.
God, no wonder Alice was so obsessed with like clothes and fashion and shit in the books. Look at what she had to work with. Are you kidding?
She was like, girl.
I mean, but anyway, we'll get to the Mormonism, okay? It's gonna come. Well, not Edward or Bella, but the Mormonism will come eventually.
I just still not over. I feel like Carlisle and Bella, there could have been something. And maybe that's wrong to say, but no more wrong than Edward. He was like 100 and...
No.
Once you get past the hundreds, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. And at the end of the day, Carlisle was like, what, in his 20s? Like, he wasn't that much older than his adoptive children, which also crazy.
Did nobody look into that?
No.
25-year-old adopting 17-year-olds.
No, couldn't they all be siblings?
And CPS wasn't called once?
Not one time. And they were all dating each other.
And they were like, oh, it's just like a quirky thing they do.
No.
When are we going to start looking at the parents?
Look at the dynamics. Look at it. But yeah, no, Bella and Carlisle had wicked chemistry. You could see it from the jump. And it makes me sick every day that wasn't able to be explored.
God.
Which, like, it makes sense why.
That was before the Why Choose movement.
So true.
I don't know if you're familiar.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Who do you think
you're talking to?
The girl who
begs me every day to write a Azriel and Lucian fanfic.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? There's not enough on AO3. I've looked. I've read them all.
I'm making it. It's coming.
Thank God.
It is coming eventually.
So yeah, no, I am the captain of a Why Choose scenario. That's my shit. If Edward and Carlisle were not adoptive father and son, because that's a little too far for me. I won't do that.
Stephanie.
Even for Stephanie somehow. Who again?
But like, if you can do it with Jacob and Renesmee, you can't do it with Carlisle and Bella, who are both of age at some point?
Eventually.
Right. In Eclipse, it could have happened. I'm just saying, she could have explored that a little. I would accept that 10,000 times before I ever accept that Jacob and Renesmee storyline.
Yo, that shit pisses me off.
Can we talk about it?
No, yeah, sure. Are we good on... We're good on the Carlisle thing. I feel like we've said our piece.
I feel heard.
Okay, yeah. So, the Renesmee problem.
I loved you for your ex.
Like, no, like, that's literally... Okay. Okay, because she said that, right?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like, Stephanie at some point was like...
He loved, like,
that's
the egg
why,
inside her.
No, literally, the egg inside of... I'm so sorry. That is the craziest shit I could possibly fathom. How? Like, how did that make it through the cutting room floor? Like, that's what I want to know.
She's a Mormon.
Dude, literally, it makes me physically sick to consider, because Jacob wanted to kill the baby too.
Yeah, they all hated that little girl. And for what?
They hated her ass.
For being a cutie.
But also keep in mind, they all thought it was a boy until she was born. And then it was a girl, and she like, served other purposes, and so they were like, oh my God, we love her, this is a baby girl. Shut the fuck up. Y'all have problems. Y'all are sick in the fucking head. All of you. And the fact, dude, at the end of Breaking Dawn, I can't remember if it was in the book, but in the movie, Jacob looks at Edward and what does he say? It's like, so should I start calling you Dad? Dad? Dad?
When literally,
you literally made out with
Bella
multiple times.
Months ago.
Not that, no, because also the timeline was roughly, what, 17 fucking months? In 17 months, give or take either direction. It's not 2 years.
Not at all. He was all up in her mouth like 2 months ago in Eclipse.
I'm scared, but like, oh, now I'm gonna...
Now I can't even fathom being with you because your daughter...
Because your daughter, who's roughly 2 months old, but it has grown to be, what, 10?
That's like every groomer ever. Well, she looked older than she...
No.
I'm just like, we can't keep doing this, guys.
No, we can't. Why is this okay?
It never was to me. And then in the same movie, you're like, it's not like that. It's just a protection. Look at this guy with Claire, blah, 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 blah. And then should I start calling that pipeline to should I start calling you dad, and also looking into Alice's eyes and then seeing that they do end up together and they're holding hands on the beach
And they fall in love.
just like what are we supposed to do with that? Are we supposed to be happy and excited? I thought the answer was Leah, because they're both kind of like,
yeah,
they've been hurt, they've both grieved.
That could have been beautiful. Like, that could have been a really cool story.
That was the right story. That was the right answer.
And you know what? That happens frequently in these books. And, like, don't get us wrong. I love Twilight. It's like, it's a comfort set of movies and books to me. I love them. Can I recognize that all of it is whacked as fuck? Absolutely I can. 100% I can acknowledge that this shit is wildly inappropriate, Mormon propaganda, and crazy top to bottom. I'm aghast. I'm agog. Befuddled, if you will.
That also kind of reminded me of like, in terms of choosing the right story, and the right answer was right there. Don't know if you know where I'm going with this.
I don't, but I'd love to hear.
Jasper Hale. And why?
Oh.
Why it had to be
why? Why did he have to be a Confederate?
That's my... And I cannot accept it as canon. I'm like, you know what? That's not true. She's wrong.
Battle scars.
Oh my lord. She did not write that. She was on drugs.
No,
I will spread that rumor if I need to. Because that cannot be real.
No, I'm horrified. It's horrified. Like, literally, the Revolutionary War wasn't that far off. Like, it was, maybe 100 years before?
This was the other
roughly?
guy did.
Yeah.
And he was on the right side of history.
Let there be two of them. Or let him be, I don't know, from the north?
Right.
I'm so, like, why
are we supporting slavery?
Like, what is that? That's beef I have with the Vampire Diaries. Why did they have to be Confederates? Move them 2 states up and let them be on the northern side. I don't understand.
They could have also just been like, yeah, we live in this state, but fuck that.
We were deserters. Maybe that's why he got so messed up and turned into a vampire, because he deserted the army, because he didn't want to do that. I don't understand.
That makes more sense, and to me, that is canon.
Please, anything is better than what happened. Battle scars, my ass! What the fuck? It pisses me off. It makes me so angry, because there are so many moments, that one especially, where I'm like, see, if you did 1 or 2 things differently, this would be a non-issue.
If you would have reflected for about 60 more seconds.
Truly.
On the implications.
I don't care when this was written. This was the early 2000s. We know the Confederacy's back. They lost. So why? Why?
Who needed that? Not us.
Nobody.
Nobody in the TCU.
It added absolutely nothing to the story also. Like, his backstory could have been exactly the fucking same in any other context, whether it was still the Civil War and he was on the north, or if it was the Revolutionary War and it was something else, or make it Vietnam. I
cooking up and smoking that shit your daddy smoked in Vietnam.
No, but literally, like, truly make it anything else. Make it absolutely anything else. And it would have been fine. Like, it still would have hit as hard, because nothing about his story, it didn't have to be that.
And then same thing with Jacob. How about, you know what, Bella's my friend and I will protect her family as my own. Could have been that.
So easy.
Didn't have to fall in love with her.
Her egg.
In the movie when he drops to his knees.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And his internal monologue, because that part of the book is written from his point of view.
Yeah. He was going to kill her.
He was actively going into that room to murder the baby, and then he falls to his knees because he is so floored by the sheer presence of her existence on this planet. What the fuck are you talking about? What is wrong with you? Like, 1, control yourself.
Get him on a list.
2, get a grip. 3, yes, put him on a fucking list. Go away. And then just like, it makes it so weird. It makes it so weird for no reason. It's so groomy, and I hate it.
I don't like it
at all. I don't.
We only talk about these things so much because unfortunately we do love the book so much, but we like have to just be aghast at these moments.
Well, yeah, because also you have to acknowledge this.
Right.
If you're gonna talk about Twilight, there is some shit we need to clear
can't skip
up.
over.
We gotta.
And yet,
gotta talk about it.
Am I still down bad for that 118-year-old vampire? Absolutely. Do I love Edward and can you never make me hate him? 100%. I'll take a bullet for that man any day.
Okay.
What?
Slay. No, slay.
What are your reservations?
Slay. The entirety of Midnight Sun, his internal monologue scares me.
Yeah,
he
and it's
stresses me
sexy.
out. No. Carlisle is right there. He's right there. Aside from his need to collect adult children, into it.
Like Infinity Stones. Telling you, this is the TCU. For real. Okay. And he is Thanos. No, but Edward, well, he's just like, he's like Venom, okay? It's not... Are you familiar with Venom?
The thing with the tongue?
Yeah.
I don't watch Marvel.
Okay, so let me enlighten you in a very quick summary. So that is a symbiote. It's like an alien parasite, essentially, and it attaches to the man who, I don't know his name other than Tom Hardy. And Tom Hardy is constantly fighting this urge because the symbiote's just like, kill them. What if we just kill him and eat him? And he's like, no, that's my girlfriend. Or like, that's my friend. I can't. It's like that. Edward is not the monster. The monster is inside Edward, and he's fighting his demons every day.
So, hearing you, taking that in, I raise you, the monster is the part that wants to suck her blood. That has nothing to do with his desire to isolate her from her friends and family for the rest of eternity, and essentially force her to marry him so they can bang.
Are we talking about movie Edward or book Edward?
Both, bro.
Book Edward, no. I disagree.
Eden, Midnight Sun is twice as long as Twilight because he
thinks about her so much.
Yeah, and it's
but he's
crazy
thinking about
shit.
her while she's going to hang out with her friends, while she's with Jacob. In the book and movie, Edward were both like, look, if you want to be with Jacob, I love you so much that I want you to be happy.
Okay, rock on, he should have maintained that. Like, leave her alone.
No. Not when you're hot and sexy and moody.
Oh my god.
Don't ever leave me alone.
No, like, he...
Guys, tell me in the comments, am I being crazy?
Like, I can respect it, and I get it, and out of him and Jacob, like, I do think Edward is the better choice, but I'm not saying he's a good choice.
Right, because Carlisle is the best choice.
1000%.
Right.
And even if Carlisle wasn't, because he's not an option, but he has some weird controlling vibes that I'm not
You know who
into,
the real catch is, though?
and it scares me. Who?
Emmett.
Yeah.
And nobody talks about that enough.
Yeah.
Emmett's the real catch.
Emmett is the one. He is the one, the ideal man in any kind of vampiric scenario.
In any scenario, period.
So true.
One could argue.
Like him jumping on top of that, what was it, the Hummer?
Yeah.
Everything to me.
And he's so goofy and
I
he just
think of
likes
it
to
often.
play sports and
Yes, and he loves his girl down.
Yeah.
But he lets her be crazy, you know?
he knows how to hold down a baddie.
No.
And that we don't have those people anymore.
Literally,
these days.
no. Like, where is that man? Because he doesn't exist. Like, Bella, love you, Pookie. That's not a baddie.
Of course not.
That's not a baddie.
I would never ever claim that she was.
No, absolutely not. And so
God
she
damn.
was. Edward could never. There's a reason Carlisle literally was like, I got Rosalie for you. And that just didn't work out.
And they couldn't be around there for 2 years. I don't know if you remember that in the book.
Oh, I recall, and God, I need someone to want me like that.
2 years.
What
and then
gift.
Bella's over here, literally, I'm not exaggerating, trying to kill herself every single book. She wants to die so bad for this man. Or for anybody, really. It's kind of sad.
No, yes, it is. And so what, she thinks this man is just what, gonna save her, is gonna make her happy, is gonna cure the fact that she wants to be dead, and then she dies, and so what, she's stuck with him? Her frontal lobe never closed. And neither did his, so he's perpetually 17. A 17-year-old boy who dug up his mommy's grave to get her engagement ring? Probably. That's not canon, but that's what I think.
I mean, logically, yes.
Yeah, that's the only fucking option.
He comes back with dirt under his fingernails and proposes.
Carlisle was holding the flashlight. I'm so sorry. If she hit 20, even 20-something, I feel like the circumstances would be different. And she got baby trapped, and he didn't even want her to have it. And so now there's that, like, do you remember?
Well, because he didn't want it to kill her. There was pure intentions behind that, I believe.
Like, I guess, but also, he's a controlling motherfucker. She said she wanted to keep it. He was gonna do some shit anyway. Like, he wanted to do shit anyway, because he was talking to Carlisle about all the options, and not her. Acting like she couldn't handle it. Her female proclivities.
Well, she couldn't. She did kill her. They were very lucky that she survived.
No, I mean, handle it emotionally.
Oh.
Talking about what to do about it. Hot take, I'm pro-choice. If she wants to keep it, let her fucking keep it. If it kills her, maybe you should have controlled yourself. And not come inside of her with your porcelain dick.
To be fair, that dick is 117 years dead. There should be nothing coming out of that. And they should all, the entire family should be mad at Stephanie Meyer for coming up with some bullshit like that.
No, 1000%.
What the fuck?
Really and truly.
How can he even get hard?
I think he's hard all the time.
You guys, the way Scarlett just looked at me so dead in the face. With absolute no joking emotion when she said that.
No, I'm being serious.
Really?
Because they're like rock.
Ew. Dude, cold marble stone.
No,
Bella loved that man.
Pausing. Riddle
Picture.
me this. Consider this. When they're making out, this is what it sounds like. When they're having sex, this is what it sounds like. Just like... Are you kidding? That's what you want for your entire immortal life? Baby, I don't think so. I don't think so. Go to college. Get friends. Your other ones abandoned you because what? You were an obsessive, depressed weirdo because your boyfriend left you in the woods. In the woods.
I honestly would have reacted the same as her, at least for a little bit.
Not for that, man.
Scarlett. He was beautiful and his breath was always cold and minty. How many teenage boys can you say that you have kissed that had cold minty breath at all times?
I didn't really kiss teenage boys. I was a virgin very, very late in life. Like none, but that's not my point. They're not emotionally mature enough. He is going to be 17 forever.
Well, I mean, she's going to be 18 forever.
I know. So. God bless her. I hope it works out. Damn.
But baby, please throw out those khaki skirts.
Oh my God, please. I'm begging you to stop wearing button-up blouses. I'm begging you to quit. Stop wearing business casual. You're a teenager. And also, your engagement ring is ugly.
Oh, it's true.
Like, that's so embarrassing. You're gonna wear that for the next multiple centuries?
It was so ugly.
That's so fucking embarrassing.
And I feel bad talking about this because Stephanie designed that one. So I don't know, have you seen the video where they show the previous, what would the word be? The previous mock-ups of the ring?
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah,
and
so
Stephanie's
pretty.
like, nah.
It's like, actually, no. Let me make it hideous.
Yeah, she goes, here, let me draw it for you. Proceeds to draw the ugliest.
Because that's not even what she described in the book. Or that's not what I pictured, baby. Whew. That's not what it would have looked like. Anyway, I don't hate Edward. But I just feel as if, I don't know. I guess, like...
I am sure of my convictions.
Okay. I respect that.
But I love more than one man. I understand Bella, except it's not with Jacob. It's between Edward and Carlisle. And I fear that the dynamic of that would be much more...
interesting.
Life-ruining than between Jacob and Edward.
And also, respectfully, I would fuck his dad. I would.
You got forever. It's bound to happen at some point. I mean,
come on. And they're not actually related. That's... whatever. All that being said... Jacob is not the right answer.
No.
I can acknowledge this.
There were so many other right answers before Jacob Black.
Yes. So on that note...
First choice, Carlisle. Actually,
yes.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Carlisle,
Emmett. Jasper if he was not a Confederate soldier. I'm just, again, I don't think she meant to say that. And I think she was having hallucinations or something at that point. Because it's just, that's not my Jasper.
Didn't she say that Edward came to her in a dream or something?
Yeah, well, okay, so we can talk about that.
Please, actually.
I have a lot of lore. So, I don't know if you're familiar with the 9/11 to Twilight pipeline.
I am.
So
I actually am familiar with that.
So for the viewers who are not familiar, on 9/11, 2 twin towers were hit. A man was working in a store of some kind and was watching TV. That man was Gerard Way. Yes.
I think he was, yeah.
He was working in a store. That somehow inspired him to create a band. He saw thousands of people get murdered and said, you know what? I want to make music that's going to bring together the world. And he created My Chemical Romance. He walked into Disney, he said, I want to make history. And so My Chemical Romance was made. And then one night, Stephanie was listening to a lot of MCR. And she went to bed, and therefore she had the dream of Edward and herself, self-insert, in the meadow as Bella. And from that, Twilight was made.
Crazy.
So without 9/11, we would never have Twilight, and that's just the truth of it.
And then that goes to 50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
And then Ellen
that
getting canceled.
And Ellen getting canceled. That goes to my life changing. God knows I might still be on food stamps if Twilight hadn't been made. But yeah, it was a whole thing. A lot of people's lives were changed. Mine particularly.
Yeah.
But a lot of people nonetheless.
For sure.
My first ever midnight release, I stayed up. I was sandwiched between two women in Edward sparkling shirts and red eye contact lenses.
You didn't kill yourself.
Are we gonna talk about it?
I'm sorry, edit it out. I just wanted to say it.
No, we can say. So I was kind of a sad girl. And let's see, New Moon came out. What year did New Moon come out? Can you ask Siri?
Yeah.
2009, November 20th. So I had just turned 10 years old.
Wow.
And I was reading these huge ass books in my elementary school classroom. And I don't know, guys. I was just going through a lot. And I guess at that time in my life, at the tough age of 10, I couldn't do it anymore. And I was like, you know what, though? I really, I can't kill myself until after the New Moon movie comes out. So New Moon saved my life. And, we say, we're laughing, but that is, I can't express how real that was to me. And and then after New Moon came out, I was like, okay, well, now Eclipse is coming and Breaking Dawn. But yeah, shout out New Moon for literally saving my life.
Shout out New Moon, saving my bestie. Thank God. Honestly, thank God. Thank God. Edward spoke to Stephanie Meyer in a dream. That's how we ended up here. And also the self-insert. Let's get into the Mormonism.
She was just a horny girl.
Yeah.
Which most books, I think, are made out of horniness, but this is a special case.
Yeah, no, this is it's a new breed of, I don't even know.
And she's never been able to create anything like it again. I don't remember any of her other books.
No.
Y'all? I can't.
Share with the class. Pause.
Quickly. That's what I thought. So, this was born out of a profound horniness. Mm-hmm. And Lord, am I grateful, but god damn, Stephanie,
baby.
Girl.
No, I'm glad she wrote it. I really am. I'm very glad she wrote it.
But there were signs.
But there were a lot of signs. Bella is definitely a self-insert, not even physical character traits, but so we all know Stephanie is a Mormon, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. No, I don't want to trash Mormons on the internet. That feels bad.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Everyone has their own religious beliefs. I'm not here to knock it. However, I do feel like it really, really influenced the trajectory of said novels, which is
the khaki skirts.
The khaki skirts. Edward's inability to dick a bitch down prior to having a ring on her finger, and then being married for a decent amount of time.
Meanwhile, I don't know, this left such a seared into my memory when they were making out in Eclipse and his tongue went around her whole mouth.
Yeah.
And she's put in detail how light it was and it was wet. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was maybe more intense than sex.
Yeah, that was a lot. And then he grabs her leg, pulls it up over his hip, and then shoots himself across the room like a fucking bullet.
He's
straight out of a clock. He's gotta go. His porcelain dick is about to have its moment. No, literally. Dusty ass ropes because it is 115 years old.
Where she's like,
you know?
That was literally him and his never used wiener. Because he was a virgin.
He was. Can you imagine being a virgin for 100-something years? I can't. Again, the Mormonism of it all. That it's a game changer.
Admirable,
and so
almost,
there's
if it wasn't so funky.
No, literally. And they were in high school. Why not put them in college? Why does it always have to be high school? You know what I mean? Or an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old. They can be 22. That's not that far off, but it just makes people feel less strange.
Agreed.
About what they're reading.
Same thing as the girls who are we're starving and we haven't eaten. I'm so weak and frail, but also my hair is down to my waist and I'm curvilicious and my skin is glowing.
Oh my god, do you mean Feyre Archeron?
Every dystopian girl.
What's that stupid bitch's name from Divergent?
Triss?
Yes.
I don't like that name. Try harder, you know? But anyway.
I mean, listen, I didn't say it. I just don't understand why it always has to be teenagers. Like, I ate it up when I was a teenager.
Then you realize they're in their 30s.
Yeah.
Writing it.
And it just
And
something
it gets a little
about
funky.
it feels a little weird.
Feels a little weird.
That was amazing.
That's going in the theme song.
Hell yeah, it is. But anyway, and so I don't know. Her senior year, and she didn't even spend it with her friends. She literally was a mother. The teen mom, Lottie. What the fuck, Shauna? Sorry, no, I love you, girl. Natalie Sotero.
She would
Yellow
be,
Jackets.
She would be such a great Alice. I don't know if you can see my vision.
Oh, it is seen and formulating. Yes. I don't know. There's a lot of pro-life propaganda. A lot of saving yourself till marriage propaganda.
Well, don't get it twisted. Bella was horny as hell.
But she still did it.
Yeah, because she was so horny. But if Edward wasn't such a prude, there would have been at least 10 more broken beds.
Oh my god, yeah. Can you imagine? Riddle me this. Had they not waited until their honeymoon on this random island that Carlisle owns for some reason. Sexy. Hot. Can you imagine Charlie waking up to just the sound of just shattering wood? Just like splinters
and then obviously
everywhere.
He's gonna jump out the window and he goes in and Bella's just in there.
And so just sitting there in her bed.
He's like, another nightmare.
Feathers everywhere. All right, I'm gonna go back downstairs because clearly I don't do anything when you have them. I just stare at you from the doorway.
No, what? I think at one point he didn't.
I mean,
he went
at
into, like,
one
comfort
point
her.
he did, but then he just stopped because it happened all the
So what do
time.
you do? I think it's honestly in the movies it made it seem like he was kind of getting annoyed after a while.
Which hot take. I don't blame him. Girl,
Their rooms are right across from each other.
You're 17.
Take a melatonin, please.
Take a melatonin. Go to Xanax even. Like, we know Carlisle.
Magnesium,
although they all
glycinate.
left. But like, you know, like, you were 17. No teenage boy is worth this turmoil. I don't care that he's a vampire.
That is true. I will agree with you there. No man is ever worth.
No man is ever
losing
worth
sleep.
that. Are you kidding me? You lost all of your friends.
You're eating alone at the lunch table. Like a loser.
Like a late.
At the Cullen table.
No, genuinely, where Emmett used to eat his bag of eggs.
Like, girl, please stand up.
But I am begging you, get out of the chair. There's a possibility. No! Stop it.
There is a possibility.
I mean, there is a possibility.
To
and
get
that's
out.
for you to get a fucking grip. And stop going on these benders where you almost kill yourself to hallucinate your vampire ex-boyfriend who left you for dead
For
in
Italy!
the woods to go to Italy, Italia. Do you know how many?
He doesn't even speak Italian!
Oh, probably does, but like even then, do you know how many sexy ass bitches are in Italy? And then before that, he was with the Christ the Redeemer statue in the background. He was in fucking like Brazil. He was in Rio de Janeiro.
Traveling the world, and you were
what?
Rotting
away in your bedroom in Washington, in Forks,
sweats.
Washington.
In sweats and a jacket, which honestly,
Not even
no
a jacket.
hate to that.
It was a flannel, a women's cut flannel, mind you. Not comfortable.
That should have been the point where they took her to the hospital.
No, genuinely admit her.
If you guys ever see me with a woman's cut flannel, just know it was not on purpose and I'm not having a good time and you should ask if I'm okay.
No, like something is wrong. Call a hotline. I don't know what to tell you. Think about it from everyone else's perspective. She is the only one who knew they were vampires. And like even then. So can you imagine your senior, no, yeah, it was her junior year. One of your friends goes through a breakup and she stops eating. She stops speaking. She stops doing anything. She just sits in her room and screams all through the night. That is alarming.
I also
Do
need
something.
to say,
See something, say something.
Bella's a better woman than me, because if I knew that my boyfriend's entire family were vampires and he left me, you know I'd be up on Instagram being like, he's dead. His whole family. They drink
Vampires.
blood.
Yeah, literally, one of them tried to kill me. the racist one.
Yeah, and he's a Confederate.
So many things. And that's pre-Instagram, baby. That's a Facebook.
Yeah.
That is a Facebook journey.
Facebook
she could have gone on.
Tail end of MySpace era.
Status, wanting to kill myself because my boyfriend is a vampire and left me. But also, he is a 17-year-old boy at the end of the day. That's not worth it. It's not
Adonis
worth it.
Or not.
No, Adonis.
That's how she described him.
Oh.
In the book. I can never forget. You know those videos where they're like, oh, we have 2 hours on the flight, I can watch Twilight. That's me, but with reading Twilight. And it's like, even if there's not the book right in front of my face, don't need it.
Verbatim. And I love that for you. So Midnight Sun, speaking of Edward and his fuck-ass issues, that doesn't concern you?
No.
All he talks about is how terrible he is.
Yeah,
Go to therapy.
That is his therapy, is talking with himself. Honestly.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, guys. Midnight Sun made me love Edward more.
Eden.
Controversial. I know.
Eden. Why would you say something like that?
That's why I'm
out
single.
loud?
That's why I'm single, because I know who I am.
Okay.
I just love a man who yearns. And he successfully fought off his urges. I like a little danger.
Oh.
Don't look at me like that.
I know. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Everyone has their thing.
Yeah, no, that's
Would you
fair.
rather Edward or would you rather Jacob Black? He's also trying to kill her in a way. Where he's fighting the urge to kill her.
No, he's not.
He is. He's always trying not to turn into a werewolf around her because she stresses him out. And he's like, Bella, get away from me.
Oh, that's a good point,
I can't
actually.
control myself around you.
That's a good point. None of the above. She needs to move.
Did I imagine this or did they kind of say... Or no. Because I was like, imagine if they were like having sex or something and he got a little too excited and he turned into a werewolf. But I was like, wait, didn't that happen? But no, the leader of the pack, whoever that was, and
Wasn't
his
it Sam?
girl, yeah, and Emily, I think they were kind of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really an intimate thing, but that
Yeah.
is also on the table.
That's
like
true.
or not, as we want to talk about it.
I never said Jacob was a good option. Nobody. Let her be single. No teenager has the bandwidth, vampire or not, to decide what to do with the rest of their lives. Nobody should be doing that. And so, like, if you sit there and you think, like, oh, I'm gonna find the love of my life in high school,
I don't think
and
she
I'm in the
thought
middle,
that.
and I'm in the middle of a supernatural showdown that nobody knows about but me. One, I would think I was fucking hallucinating.
And why should that mean it's not real?
Oh my god.
Remember that? That's a Dumbledore quote.
What?
Well, Harry's like, what if it's all happening in my head? And he goes, well, fuck. What does Dumbledore say?
Why are we quoting Harry Potter as
'Cause-
anything worth actually considering with J.K.
Look,
Rowling behind
Dumbledore
it?
spits facts. J.K. Rowling didn't write that book. That book just like kind of came out of nowhere, and no one talks about that.
Such a good point. But also, Dumbledore kind of sucks. That's a separate episode.
Yeah. Is this all real, or is it just happening inside my head? Dumbledore. Of course it's just happening inside your head, Harry, but why on earth should that mean it's not real?
I have so many issues with that. I just feel like it should have been Bella time, but that's not what we're here to talk about. It's what actually happened, and she chose
Edward.
freezing cold dick forever and ever. Amen.
Well, now it feels the same to her because she's also freezing cold.
That's so upsetting.
So Ethel Kane.
Am I making you feel sick for real? So I think one of the last topics that we can touch on, or that we need
Making it
to.
so concise.
No, I know. We're eating this down.
For an 8-month hiatus, guys.
We did really good.
Love.
We're doing really well. Okay. So there's something new that I was told about literally minutes prior to starting this episode. And I have never been so horrified and yet so excited for anything in my life. I'm sure there are some of you out there who don't know this exists either. Buckle in, okay? Eden, take it away.
So, a lot of y'all know about Midnight Sun, which is from Edward's point of view. But not everybody knows about the novel Life and Death, which is a gender swap book version of Twilight, where instead of Bella and Edward, it is Edith and Beau, short for Beaufort.
Yes.
I guess. The names were already so questionable to begin with. You had time to make them better.
Because this was 2015. 2015!
But yeah, she didn't know about this. And she didn't even know that Stephanie wrote it. I mean, it's the biggest cash grab in the world. It's not good.
No, it sounds like It sounds like Wattpad.
And
Like,
also-
this had to have existed on the internet.
But I kind of want to go through all the names with you because I haven't read it because I've heard it's terrible. But I do want to go through some of the names with y'all just because it is so atrocious and unnecessary. Let me pull it up. So for citing my sources,
This was
twilightsaga.fandom.com wiki.
I trust them with my life.
Coach Clapp is also a crazy name.
Yeah.
She
Oh
had
my
to know what she's doing.
God.
So first starting, Alice Cullen. Also, I want you guys to kind of take a guess. I'll give you like 4 seconds, just first thing that comes to mind. Alice Cullen, Archie Cullen. Archie? Also, is he like, did she make him gay and fun and into fashion too? Because if not, I don't want him.
Ugh.
Is he like straight and boring?
I don't know. I don't understand. Oh my God, maybe it's like the guy version of like fun and interesting, but like for men. So maybe he likes cars.
That's Emmett.
And
we already have him.
Well, Emmett is what? Find Emmett.
Emmett is Eleanor.
Eleanor. I bet you she's not a weightlifting baddie.
No, not with that name. Who else we got?
I'm scared.
Oh yeah, so Bella's Beau.
Bo.
Who's someone who actually matters? Carlisle, no longer a man. His name is Kareen Cullen. Kareen, fancy for Karen,
Oh,
and I would get that vibe.
hot take.
Edward
1000%. This is absurd.
Edith. Emmett is Eleanor. Esme is... You got it, guys. Come on. Yep. Ernest Cullen.
Ernest.
You can't...
Please.
Least sexiest name ever. Like, please
Ernest?
be so serious.
I'm horrified.
Jacob Black is now obviously a woman.
Naturally, her name would be Julie. Julie.
That's the whitest name also.
I cannot express this
Feels
enough.
very racist.
Well, honestly, to begin, she shouldn't have been writing about Native people in that way anyway. So, like, we need to start there. Because, like, that's also fucking crazy.
Girl
She should
did
not have been doing that.
No.
She had no business,
Way out of her
no
lane.
right. Racist to start. And now, Julie?
Just rub it in, why
girl,
don't you?
Please. I am begging you to do some kind of sensitivity training. Because this is absurd. Absolutely whacked.
Who else we got? Jasper, Jessamine, which is also
Jessamine.
yeah, very southern, very questionable.
So
backgrounds.
questionable. Like, I want to know what is that backstory? Probably worse, if that's even fucking possible.
I do like Rosalie's change.
That's the only
iconic.
good one.
Rosalie Hale is now Royal Hale.
Which is kind of sick.
Icon.
Kind of sick.
She always was and always will be.
But, like, her story was so important.
Okay, all these people have, like, completely different, like, maybe they'll start with the same letter, but they're
Yeah.
completely different, and then Victoria is just Victor. She got
And then
really... she was
Tyler
tired.
is Taylor.
She got tired
I
at the
don't
end.
know. I just, like, this, it feels so unnecessary. I can't wait to read it. I will be reading this immediately because I have to know. But, like, the Rosalie thing also really upsets me. Her backstory is, like, it's really,
tragic.
it's so tragic, but it's so meaningful in, like, so many different ways. Could Stephanie have handled it better? 1000%, but
Definitely.
oh my God. Could Stephanie have handled it better? Yes. Could she have handled everything better? Yes. So that's not even what I'm talking about. But I think Rosalie is actually kind of dope in her own way.
I love her.
So, like, what on earth is she gonna, what is Royal's backstory? Like, how does
yeah.
any of this translate? And there's also no sequels. And so, like, I don't understand.
Apparently Arrow's in it, too, because it said genders who were not swapped.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Arrow. But he
All of
doesn't
the
even come in
Volturi.
until New Moon.
No.
So I'm like,
So-
how much is in one book?
No, that,
If it ain't broke, you know.
and God knows
Godspeed
it was
to you.
broke from the jump.
Godspeed
So,
to you. I will not be reading that. It's been tainted enough. I can't risk anymore.
I know, I have to know.
But let me know
It's a morbid curiosity.
We'll
Like,
post about it
I have to know.
on the Between the Covers Instagram page.
No kidding.
You can let everyone know.
Oh, and will I ever?
Anyway, I'm out
So-
of breath.
No, me too. That was a lot.
That was a lot, Robin. Well, I guess that's all. I will be visiting Scarlett for Thanksgiving, so let us know if you want us to do another pod. If you have any book suggestions, we'll
Yes.
probably, I would imagine, have time, if we haven't read it already, to read it before.
Any recommendations are welcome.
Pop in if you guys are hearing us. We respond to all 3 of our comments. We love you very much.
And we love all 3 of you, one of them being my mother, who has no business hearing what I have to say on these podcasts, but she does it anyway.
This one was maybe our tamest yet, I would say.
Crazy.
Which is not saying much.
No, it's definitely not.
But
it's definitely not.
But we had fun.
We did.
Miss you guys so much. Thanks for sticking around.
This was so nice.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, in a few months.
Love
it won't
you bad.
be like a year again.
If you haven't listened to the new Ethel Cain album, Willoughby Tucker, I Will Always Love You, I suggest you listen to that. Let's all just pray that she plays House of Nebraska at our next concert. R.I.P.
I'm still really sensitive about it.
All right, sorry. Okay, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Everybody needs a steak knife in their nightstand.
Either that or a gun. Not coochie on the pod.
You guys don't know this, but we're actually completely naked when we film.
We're actively scissoring when we
Wow. You know when I was in the opera?
Take a second.
I am a happy resident in Dululand, and you know this.
La push, baby.
Scarlett, these are our friends, and if you can't get vulnerable with them, you can't get vulnerable with anybody.
And who said I can get vulnerable with anyone?
Open with an acapella cover of Eyes on Fire Check.
You love a big nose.
Yeah, I need a saddle.
And boy, did they jet set in these books.
They put Taylor Swift to shame.
God, oh my god. Like
Why
he was
would you
rimming
make-
her lips.
Yes,
That's so
100%. And I was like, what are you talking about?
It's because she's Mormon, bro. I swear she's never made
To
out
her,
with
that's
Tom.
the freakiest shit she's ever
Ever
seen.
done. And
She
that
was
is Miss
Sarah J.
Stephanie.
Maas
Yeah.
At her village. The other girls in their bonnets were like, Stephanie.
Do you think Mormons are Amish?
Yeah.
No! Actually, I'm gonna shoot you with a gun. That's what
Wait.
soaking comes from.
I hate a V-neck.
Hate V. Okay.
They don't look good on anybody.
Injustice for V-necks. All that
When
being
are we
said,
not losing the plot?
That's fair.
We're
That's fair.
ADHD.
That's fair.
Trying to do a podcast.
I know. I got AAA over here.
Wait, I still can't think of the third A. Alcoholic? Azriel gives me Jasper vibes on the same hand.
Okay, don't say that. I don't like him.
He goes behind any lines, just
I
like Azriel.
Don't like it. Stop it. I felt it in my pussy.
I
You're just
rebuke.
choosing to ignore it.
I am choosing to rebuke in the name of Jesus.